is the problem with Josh and Group? That's his name. That's what it's full name. Josh and Group. This is your problem, okay? You blame other people for why things go wrong in your life. Everything in this article is basically somebody else did this, something happened, this wasn't fair. Oh wow, other people's opinions, other people this, other people that. You have no agency in your own life. You actually think that review bombing is unfair. Well, if it's so fucking unfair, then why do people number? Why does it work? Why does it work if it's unfair? Because logically, if everybody is giving it negative reviews and then people play it and it's good, the review bombing will stop. Review bombing doesn't happen to good games. It only happens to bad games. And also keep in mind, think about how much negative sentiment there was about Divinity. There were a bunch of people mad about it. Like, you want to know how many people rated Divinity 2 down? Like 3 people. That was it. And so that will be right in our faces. Yes, exactly. Why is everybody being mean to me? And so anyway, this is, I'm not going to get into discussion of this. Let me go back and find that. I'll do a little bit more stuff. That's a great game. A lot of it. I'm not saying that our failure is really the fault of game culture and the game doesn't thrive without negative discourse, but it absolutely played a role. Good. Well, then you should have done the things to avoid the negative discourse. Because it's going to happen again. I love killing games I don't like. I do. I love it. Sending a bunch of shitty devs back to McDonald's is a privilege that I think that, very few people have. And I like to at least be the herald of that. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I think it's funny. I put every day. I love it. Yeah, you give a fuck about it. Absolutely not. Make the game, make something good, that's it. People do that with streamers all the time. They give streamers games for consoling. You in there, bro, like you step into the arena, and that's the way it is. That's the way it goes, man. And it doesn't matter if they go after Ubisoft. I have. I've gone after them a lot. And we'll thrive, yeah, exactly. And all products are at the list of the slander, I vote. There's no slander. Slander implies that something was inaccurate. The only thing that was inaccurate was some people said that they didn't pay, that they paid for the slot or something like that, which was totally irrelevant, by the way. A completely irrelevant point. So, and what's this here? Now, every time someone thinks about leaving the golden handcuffs in favor of making a new multiplayer game the instant, they'll say, but remember how gamers didn't even give Wildlight a chance? Good, exactly. That's what they get twice about that. And you know what's really funny? Is that the next developer, you know what I've always said about how like anybody who thinks that it's like oversaturated and streaming, like, oh, you can't become a big streamer anymore because there's too many people in the market. There's going to be a guy next year who you don't know his name today, but in a year from now, you're going to know his name. And the reason for that is because he didn't believe it. He thought that wasn't true. And you know what else? It's the same thing with this. There's going to be a developer next year that's going to look at what they said, and he's going to be able to identify exactly why Highguard failed. He's going to be, you know why? Probably because he watched the Legendary Drops video on it. Or he read the comments, and he said, wow, this is what people think. Okay, I guess I should make a game that's not like that, because it seems like people don't like this. So the idea is that a good developer doesn't give players what they want. It gives them what they need. But unfortunately, the only thing that Wildlight did is give people what they love to hate. That's it. And how's it possible that game leads are the problem, not normal employees? So everybody is the problem all the way down. This this is a fantasy that's created by game developers on Twitter, that the only people that are at fault are the high-end executives. This is not true. There are faults all the way up and all the way down. Like, it is retards all the way down. Like, you have baseline coders that are incompetent, DEI, trash, garbage hires. You have mid-level managers that are, ideologues that are trying to put their garbage into a video game, that have been, promoted past competency so they can't get promoted again. Peter Principal Andes, right? And then you have executives that are just pushing out whatever trash they can, and they don't even play their own games. So all of these things are true. All of them are real. So, and activists, yes, exactly. Well, the activists are like the low to mid-level people, right? And so there will be a developer that reads what you're writing here, and they say, wow, this guy's a
In lunar flame.
Soon as this pattern continues, all that would be left are corporations, at least in the multiplayer space. Really? Well, dude, can somebody tell this to Edmund so we can cancel this game? Does he know that, like, you're only corporations?
Later.
You're not allowed to take what a minute, take it down. Take it down, man. Like,
Ill tidings manifest.
You can't go against this article. It's fault. And I think I got a question here. I'll just get the self-published deck.
In lunar flame.
Want to know what else is going on? I think that's right. They're really happy. That's why you have to put it in a straight text.
In lunar flame.
Oh, we thought it was so what? No.
Ill fate descends.
Yeah, there's so much. It's so fun. Oh my God, it's so ridiculous. And we continue to champion the subway. And every semester, and I'm going to rough so that we're going to challenge the bar.
In lunar flame.
Whenever you try to get higher again, and don't not focus on the like, oh, what did you do the last 4 years?
In lunar flame.
My girlfriend, and I beat the shit out of her.
Later.
I weep for the departed.
Like, oh, okay,
It too shall fall.
you thought you worked on iPhone. Really? Take the gap in your resume, man. Do yourself a favor. Of course, it's by night, yeah.
In lunar flame.
AI? No, it's zero AI. Why is zero AI? You're so
Ill tidings manifest.
unbelievably
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
as a down. But my minority is still stupid. It's so beyond Android. Because Android is what you do whenever you're not making it. Like, he was making
In lunar flame.
he was stupid when he was on a note. She would have thought he dead. I know, but we didn't get back to life. That's it. But here's what we get to. And I was all the time to talk to him.
Ill fate descends. Time's passing.
I just want to shout out to the senators to build a settlement of leaders. So these are all
In
the
lunar flame.
all the professional pictures.
Blade of
Good for you. And, yeah, great job, guys. Amazing. And so let's go back and look at the people who did. This is, oh yeah, I'm pursuing things who's positive. There's something else. I just know this guy is that, oh, kind of funny. I don't know anything wrong, to be honest. I've never been on, like,
In lunar flame.
I don't know this guy. I don't know. I don't know.
In lunar flame. Blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
In lunar flame. In lunar flame.
So, yeah, I mean, maybe that's the problem. And, anyway, that's
In lunar flame.
So anyway, I'm glad that I read this because this is the best embarrassing that I expected. And the one thing with that, I can always, but this is actually so bad that it inspires me to write a response. It really does. This actually inspires me to write a response because some of these people just have such a profound misunderstanding of what bringing the game to market is, what making the product is. Like, they need to get steps straight. Somebody got to set them straight. And I think it might not be big. I don't want it to be big. I don't want it to be big. I don't need it in my life. But I feel like I think I'll write it out. I do, not just games, but life in general. Yeah, and this is a huge problem. It really is. And given the back end of the reality, I think I need to actually solve some of what works for dogs. Like, every college student actually calls for dogs and families and doing pets to the food and the block. Yeah, this is exactly it. Every people that are religious zealots in your country, they're going to be considered religious zealots in your country. I mean, this is obvious. You know, but of course, it's not the based on what, makes some Muslim comfortable, right? It's retarded. But, again, it's like you don't go to Saudi Arabia and talk about, I think we should do things differently here. You come to America, assimilate with the fucking culture, and buy a fucking dog. If you don't like that, go back to Saudi Arabia, go back to Iran, go somewhere else where they don't allow dogs. It's so simple. So, yeah, I think it's supposed to be. I don't know if it is or not, but I think I can stop finding something in one thing and change everything to make it accommodate you. It's so obnoxious. So, yeah, you're retarded. You believe this? But me, I'm retarded. Why am I doing this? I'm not going to do this. It's literally the first time you gather up and get this anymore. Who's there? Anyway, you know that I go there and go, it's not a short, whatever. But no, I mean, it's not even about that. It's like, I'm not trying to, if they want to oppress women over in Saudi Arabia, have fun. It's not my problem. Like, I can say I disagree with it, but I'm not going to go over there and start a company with the mainstream. It's not my culture, it's not my country, it's not my problem. And so, when I see people that do this, they have such a profound sense of self-importance. Nothing. Nothing. Get out. If you don't like dogs, if you don't like the way we're doing things here, then get the fuck out and go back to your home. That's the way I see it. And, exactly. Check out Ashley's video about PPR, baby, I'm just saying. And, what do you think your daily Dan count is? It's probably not that high, honestly. Pedro Pascal, when he gets a little anxious on set. Oh, God. Is that it? It's a bit ironic, don't you think? And game studios release games no one asked for, and then blame the gamers for not playing it. Ironic, isn't it? Suicide Squad, Concord, to be fair, a lot of people wanted Skull and Bones. And I think that people did want a Suicide Squad game. They just wanted a good Suicide Squad game. And so whenever you gave them a bad one, and then they said, oh, you don't even know what you want. Yeah, they do know what they want. They want a good game and not a bad game. You gave them a bad game. Don't give people bad games. That's it. And do you think you could in the future be part of a game? I don't want to be involved in designing a game. The reason why, I'm going to give you the actual main reason why.